So I just replaced the brakes on my 2015 Toyota Highlander XLE. And if you can see, they're pretty, I got all my money's worth out of these. These are the back brakes. And this was on the right-hand passenger side, rear. And if you notice, they're sort of cracked. Looks like they encountered a bunch of heat. Well, that's the case. They encountered a bunch of heat. Now, these are the front. And again, what the hell, right? There's a lot of meat on those still. And luckily, I don't live in a country that has they salt the roads, so as you can see, all the hardware is not bad. Little to zero rust. So, how did this happen? Well, we were going to a town called Santa Elena. That is about 8 hours-ish drive from here in the capital. And to get there, you have to drive down mountains. Well, my wife decided to, yeah. So I've told her before in the past, I was like, if you're going to be going down hills, you want to use the transmission as a brake and go as slow as practical. I said, use second gear. You know, try not to use first, but you can do that as well. As long as you're not doing 50 miles an hour shamming in first. I don't think the transmission or the computer will allow it. Anyways. But she was using third gear, and we had a passenger in the back that was throwing up because of being car sick. She rode those brakes until they pretty much failed. And so she stopped the car. I got out. I got into the car, started to drive a little bit, and then whoop, no brakes. So I kind of pulled off to the side, used the emergency brake a little bit to come into like it was like a driveway. It was like a dirt driveway. Hit the emergency brake, stopped, got out. The brakes were, as you'd expect, smoking hot. So this is the end result of it. I never seen brakes like this before. So what this tells me is that they got stupid hot, obviously, and they started to crack. And this is the end result of it. Now this one, I started hearing, the squeal, but it wasn't really, it was a very soft squeal until it shaved that sucker all the way down. And this one started to go as well. These weren't touched, obviously. But yeah, so that's, I guess that's to be a lesson to be learned. Don't let your wife drive your car so she can burn out your brakes. I guess that goes to show, give more training on how to drive down steep mountain roads. And even if you think you did your best by teaching your loved ones how to drive properly, they obviously didn't. But yeah. So the actual brake installation, removal installation is coming up later after this video. But I just wanted to kind of show what overheating your brakes does to your brake pads. Pretty cool. But like I said, there's still a ton of meat on there, but they're trashed.